Mom makes a mean fruit compote. Oh. My mom likes to make, first of all, when my mom makes pancakes, my mom will make you a pancake. One. The reason she is making you one pancake, the pancake is like this fucking big. She can only do one pancake at a time in her pan. One big ass pancake. But she covers hers in peanut butter. Only person I know who does that. Oatmeal is kind of meh to me. Oh, I like oatmeal when it's a flavor I like. I mean, it's how I used to cook mine.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Strawberry cream oatmeal. Oh, those size pancakes. Huge and thick.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Oh, Moo, I need you to try Dutch pancakes. Panakken. So what's different about them?
Thanks, Zip, but we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
Ooh, cooked into them?
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
I said it right! Okay.
We've just come from...
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the rat prime himself?
Bet on, pal.
What a surprise. So, what do you want to know?
You pick apple
Just
slices
because
inside
I don't
them?
know anything.
Ooh. Yes. Those like apple compotes that you can get that has like cinnamon and sugar in it. On like a pancake with apple in it. Or back bacon.
Of course you don't. Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
Alright, so can I ask him new questions now? Nope.
What's up, Zip?
That's exactly what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the hive.
About the riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
Crepes! I love a good crepe.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by, but besides beating up bugs, nothing much
One of my
happens.
favorite things that I had when I went to Japan is, there's a store, it's just like Walmart, but I can't think of the name right now. And they had a little spot where you could stop off and get crepes. And they were, dessert crepes. And they were so good. So good. I got the banana with Nutella. You mean creepies? Crepes are okay, but they're smaller. And okay, and here's some. Yeah, creepies. Oh my gosh. Have you guys have been watching that series, What We Do in the Dark? In Nandor sees crepe paper, but he thinks it says creepy paper, so he's just grabbing creepy paper, creepy paper.
It will, Zip. I can sniff it in the air.
If you say so, Sonny, your sense of smell is better than mine.
Maybe once.
Alright, is he done talking?
Huh? What more do you want?
Is it forbidden to stand around at your place?
Go stand around somewhere else in the city.
But I've also had crepes that have like that are savory, the ones with like cheese and spinach in them. Ah.
So, how
Nope.
about you tell me what your...
No, sorry, pal.
Hey, old man. Everything...
Still no.
Timothy. Alright. So now let's go to the Clawville PD before we go to the weekend house.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing
Sir,
here?
I don't know. It was in.
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that...
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theater, and if I remember correctly, each other.
That was a, complicated evening.
Aye, sure. Complicated.
Do you remember our old squad car?
That ended up in a swamp? Huh, I could never get over that. It was the best partner I ever had.
That's, good to know, boss.
Truth hurts, pal.
Never mind. I'll live with it. That wasn't us, right?
Not that one, Marty.
Honestly, sometimes I find it difficult to keep track of all the places we wrecked during our 10 years together.
Just 9, Marty. 9. Honor, strength, and unity.
Pigs, ruffians, and vigilantes. Why aren't we on this poster next to Blood Boil?
Because he hates us, Marty.
Oh, yeah, right.
Alright.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up?
Hey,
Back here so
Cox.
soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
What you doing, Cox?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Hoo-hoo. Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
What's up, Cox?
How can I help you?
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Do you still remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn
Oh!
Wessler? They say she's the jackpot. But I've never...
He called her a bimbo! Say life to her face, Bosco!
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
The boss?
He's not in a good mood. Malloy got so drunk he pissed himself.
And we just put the cherry on top, huh?
Mostly you, Sonny. No offense.
None taken. I'm used to it. Everything rolls right off my feathers.
Let's talk to Monica.
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
Bet she's good at sucking.
We'll be quick like a hurricane. Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
Even better. The one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
This whole game is sexualized.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
She does give hummers!
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
I love it. I love it so much.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Evan's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon. Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no.
Yeah, I
this
couldn't
is
figure out
something
what the
else.
numbers were.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
Huh, it must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Oh, stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
They didn't notice that everybody was a man on the list. Really?
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
We saw a pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed her new song. She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me,
Yeah.
right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman.
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know, we know. We're not even here anymore.
You're very lucky, boys. You just missed the boss by 3 minutes. Right now, he's trying to get Malloy out of the
Nah.
toilet.
Still can't hold his liquor, huh?
Neither on or off duty. But today, he is sloshed.
Well, he's a water buffalo, isn't he? He knows how to swim.
No, Sonny, just a buffalo. The two are totally different things.
Miss Jardine. Officer Barkman.
Should I try the shooting range again?
You sure we won't need Layla?
You call this monster Layla?
She's not a monster, Sonny. If you know how to treat her right,
All of his
she's a
guns
real
are gone except
ballerina.
for this one.
Uh-huh. I believe you, pal, but we're not taking her.
Oh.
Hi, DTG! Hello! I hope you're feeling better. What the? I feel like sometimes I shoot and it does not register it. Ah. The first time I played Nikki, I shot the baby. Somewhat mental space isn't 100%, but it's better than it was. I'm glad to hear that, and I hope you keep getting better. All right, I'm close. I'm gonna try. Okay. I would have had it had I not accidentally shot the fucking elephant. Bullshit! I mean...
It may not be a good time to say this, but I've got a bad feeling about tonight.
You could have told me about that sooner, Sonny.
You can still
So what's
turn
this
back.
about? A murder
Stay here
or
and
a string
keep
of crimes
wasting
happening
ammo.
since I missed the start? There is a lady who owns a nightclub who is dating a mobster boss. And she has been getting threatening letters that say whore on them. They also broke her window with a brick, and the brick had the word whore carved into it. And then someone broke into her dressing room and also in red paint wrote whore. And since she is the girlfriend of a mob boss, she can't go to the police, so she came to us, who we only have 112 days before retirement, but the chief of police doesn't like us, so we're still a cop until we retire, but we're not taking on any cases or working. We had a wife. She walked out on us 12 years ago with our kid. Haven't seen her since, and the way we got roped into helping the cat is the cat said she knows our wife. And that is the story so far. This chicken, the one with the white feathers, he's been our partner for 9 years. We got into a fight. He shot me with a shotgun. We got over that real quick. And now he's helping me.
Like hell, whatever insane shit's waiting for us, it's way better than dying of boredom.
Well, I'm sure we won't be bored.
I hope not.
Counts of 12 is a monarchy. Hector III, or as most animals call him, the Fox King, is the third member of the dynasty. Although Clawville's small state, its king is amongst the most influential animals.
Blood boils in there, and I don't want to run into it.
That was a moving. We moved. Thanks.
I wholeheartedly agree,
Pete.
partner. Let's avoid the whole office section as much
Back
as
to you, Moo.
possible.
Alright,
Don't forget to keep your gun clean, Marty.
Hey, I take them all apart every day, clean and oil them, if you want to know.
I didn't want to know.
No use crying over spilt milk.
okay. Thanks for that little bit there. Alright. I think that's that.
Don't go stirring up.
We'll do what we can, Bosco, but I can't... Listen, doll, we have...
Make it quick.
Alright. It's time to go to the weekend house. So judging by today's demo, I have a feeling Power Wash Simulator is going to be on my list on my to-do list soonish. Yes.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured a feet when I was in a room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Should we take it?
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think...
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
Damn it. Well, thank God I have a weapon on me. Or two.
When do you not have one?
Fair point.